Because you've tabled a bill which is really within your role, the people might not configure that as part of your successes. They are waiting for the things you told them you will do on the ground. How do you want to hold yourself accountable in the first 100 days?
I think first let me respond to the tweet and say that we're not oblivious of the fact that there are party lines to toe. But what we are saying, Trevor, is we must commit to serving the Kenyan people at large. And my party leader, who's the president-elect, has committed to working with other leaders to ensure that the issues that Kenyans face are addressed. So for me, it's not about being oblivious of the fact that there are party lines to toe, but it is coming from a point of hope that we must agree on certain issues. We cannot fight on issues that will resolve the pressing needs of Kenyans. We cannot fight on issues like the high cost of living, which must be addressed. A representative of Azimio or any other party has constituents who suffer the high cost of living, as I do. So it's not about the party lines, but I hope that the 13th Parliament will look beyond and at least, sort out the Kenyan people, because that is what matters at the end of the day. And those are the people who have sent us to Parliament or to Senate, like my colleague. In regard to my first 100 days of office, Trevor, I want to believe that first I have to have the right data to work with. When I was going around doing my campaigns, I thought there's a lot that I can do within the first 100 days. And then I realized that there are people who are complaining they've not even been registered as PLWDs. They've not been registered as the elderly, over 70. Or rather, they don't even get their money. They don't know what happens with who receives their money. Their data was taken, but there's so much nitty-gritties. So what I want to commit to the Kirinyaga people, we can address the pressing needs like mental health issues. We can see what we can come up with, and before we come up with long-term solutions, we can address the teenage pregnancies. We can come up with a mentorship program. Those are things that I can do without needing much data. But for the things that will need me to have actual data, because I believe it would be wrong of me to just walk to deliver blindly without the correct data, without knowing this is a PLWD person, they need this from me, they expect this from me, this is from this other certain disenfranchised group, they need or require this from me. So that is what I want to commit to the people of Kirinyaga, that I want first to have the right data to work with so that I am able to deliver to them what they expect of me. The checks and balances, Trevor. I think sometimes it's a blinding factor when you have a position, and I do not want to promise that I'm going to rain manna to the people of Kirinyaga. But what I want to assure them is that I will take a commitment every day to ensure that I do my absolute best to serve them with what I have, and even go beyond to look for partnerships with organizations or any other non-governmental or other leaders that can come in for the betterment of the people of Kirinyaga.
All right.